Welcome back to another episode of Wheel to Wheel. It is officially race week.
Race week, baby. We're back.
And, all the other podcasts have already given their season predictions of who they think is going to win the drivers and the constructors. And, we just wanted to wait till we had all the details possible. And I'm glad we did because we're not just only doing the Drivers' Championship, but we are doing the Constructors' Championship. And I officially know, with all the news coming out, who is the worst team by a definitive answer. I'm not going to spoil it yet, but I'm glad that we waited to this point. How are you, Case?
All good, man. I can't believe it's already race week again. I hope that this conflict within in the Middle East out there gets settled easy, so we don't have to skip any races. That's going to be time will tell kind of thing. But we're here. Australia seems like it's going to happen, so I'm stoked.
I think Australia's far enough away. Also, there's rumors that there's already 2 backup races prepared in case things get, I guess, don't simmer down, to say the least. But I don't know how you're feeling about
resolution. Probably isn't in sight. Calm down is.
Yeah. But I mean, look, you're probably on cloud 9. There's a new Arc Raiders Ferrari F1 skin, and there's just a lot of things going your way.
That's probably my biggest win in the past month.
That was pretty crazy. And the HP logo is nice and big, so it's a Ferrari.
It's huge.
It's massive. So
big blue dot, man.
Big blue dot. All right. Well, we actually haven't even discussed the format of this. We were gonna fill these out separately, but I think there's one of 2 formats. It's either gonna be alternating, for we pick which teams last or first, like who goes first in these constructors and drivers rankings, or one person builds the entire board, and then the other person gets 3 changes.
Flip a coin, dude.
Flip a coin, dude. Okay, we'll just have it be we build and we can discuss, and maybe we'll just do an old school collaboration build. I hinted at it already. Do you know who I'm gonna put here?
Aston.
Yeah. Worst team by far.
No, there's no question there. I don't think you can even make the argument. That whole place is just turmoil right now. Doesn't seem like anybody's on the same page. I mean, they got going. I was reading stuff that they got going on development here late. Not only that, Honda was late on developing this engine because they weren't going to develop an engine. So you're just adding insult to injury. And I would be shocked if they score more than 30 points this year.
Bro, it was, I mean, the fact that they're basically they're doing the bare minimum in Australia to not be opted out, and then they're retiring their cars because they just don't have the resources to continue racing and risk the chassis or whatever being broken. It's some crazy stuff going on.
It is wild. If they crash in practice, just even on the few laps that they're going to do, it seems like they're in real trouble.
And it just makes no sense because of all teams, like, why is it a team that's been in F1 for the past couple of years? Like, they've been established. This isn't some new team. It's been 4 or 5 years.
They also have pretty deep pockets. So, I don't know.
Epstein files. We'll just blame that.
Yeah, sure.
For me, I'm in between the 2 new guys for this. I know Alpine exists, but Mercedes power unit makes me feel a little bit better. I think the biggest gamble out of all these teams is Audi making their own power unit.
Yeah.
So that's where my brain goes, is Audi.
We're on the same page there too. And for that exact reason. They are making their own power unit. Who knows? I mean, could get dicey. They looked okay in testing, but a lot of time to play here. It's not a quick season.
Yeah, I mean, they're showing some more promise, but I also think they're handling it well. Like, they started off, of course, when they were first entering with oh, dude, we're going to be fighting for podiums, and I think they dropped 20, 28 or something like that. And then they've quickly already rebutted that and been 20, 30, and maybe even a little bit past that is what it's realistically going to be, which I think is good. They're going to handle it well. I think they'll score points. They got Hulk. He'll figure out a way to do it. And Bortoletto looks strong towards the end of the year. I think they'll be fine. I just don't think the car is going to be that good. And that's not to diss anybody on the team. It's just that they're new. So they're just going to be figuring out. While everybody else is figuring out, they're doing it from scratch. So
yeah, ground zero.
Should be interesting. Here, I'm once again in between Cadillac, but then I will throw in the mix Alpine. I do think there's bias here, though, in my head, because I am pulling for Cadillac to be pretty half decent. but I just don't know
Yeah,
how realistic that is. But they're using
my
Ferrari, and I don't know.
that's exactly my argument. Is yeah, Alpine has Pierre Gasly. We're talking constructors championships here. You're gonna have to have two drivers scoring points between Checo and Valtteri. These dudes know how to drive,
Yeah,
man.
second driver's
Like
Franco.
yeah, like I think it's Alpine,
Okay,
but
do it.
you could make the argument for either. I totally get it, but I think
Let's do Alpine.
you got two good power units between those two teams too. But it's like Franco is a liability.
For Franco's sake, I hope it's a better year. I mean, he got thrown into such a bad car. It's kind of like Williams. He got thrown into a horrible car with the FW46 and then somehow thrived. So I
Yeah.
hope he gets a better car this year. I think he will. Like, there's always already the things with Franco talking to Toto and kind of being like, "Thank you so much. Like, I'm so happy I'm not using a Renault power unit anymore." So we'll see. I don't really know. I don't know how optimistic I am, but I mean, ninth is a lot better than 10th. Especially now that
Yeah,
there's 11 teams. And then
for sure.
obviously we know where we're going next is Cadillac. To be eighth in constructors out of 11 teams in your first year would be insane.
Would be awesome.
It would be really, really impressive. But I think it's the experienced drivers.
Yeah,
Don't worry, Rixby's coming to say hi. Always.
always.
People haven't noticed. Door opens and you see a little brown head right there. But yeah, so I feel good about Cadillac there. This is where we kind of get in the mix of things.
I think this is where we're going to see some differing opinions, if I had to guess.
I would assume so as well. I think the meat of the sandwich is where things will be a little interesting. I think the top four and the bottom four it gets pretty easy. Well,
Yep.
not even top four. I think top four is going to be a little bit of a debate too.
Yes, he's good.
But I'm looking
Yeah.
at Haas and V Carb.
Okay, that's who I'm split with as well.
I think Haas is going to be fast this year.
I do too.
We said that last year. It did not age well.
I know, it did not age well, but
But then
Man, that
the
thing
Red
looked
Bull looks
quick.
fast too, and Ford looks good too. So I think you have to pick the experienced driver lineup. I'm taking SD Bestie and Ollie Behrman over a rookie in Liam Lawson.
yep, sold. Same thing.
That's where my head's at. So that's good. So then Haas 6.
Haas 6.
I think
Now
they
we
can
get
be
into the
scary.
good stuff.
Yeah, I think Haas can be scary. Yeah. So this
Dude, I
is
do too.
yeah.
That 5-6 battle is going to be intense.
Is going to be intense, and I think my brain is telling me logically it's likely going to be Williams.
Mhm.
I think Williams probably retains fifth place again. As much as I think McLaren's off to a slower start, I think that's also comparing them to championship winning seasons. So you can be like, oh, they're in a slower start, but Williams is also into a slower start, and that's from fifth place, and this is from first. So I don't see that mega jump happening. It pains me to do it, but I think it's going to be Williams fifth place again, battling with Haas, which will be great. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I'd like to see that battle be tight. I'd also like to see it not be too far behind 4. So
Yeah, and
I'm with you there. I think both of these teams have a little momentum coming in this year. Honestly, like Williams,
momentum-
Haas, and V-Carb all have momentum coming into this year.
the
And
momentum for Haas is Toyota, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's also they have the Ferrari power unit, and that
Yeah.
thing seems to be the best starting car out there, which jump a couple spots in the beginning could change your race.
And you got to think that there's a discussion about we're the OG American team. We can't be getting like
Yeah.
that's like a whole other storyline narrative now. Like, well, Haas
sure.
is the American team, but it's like, well, Cadillac's kind of like putting their foot down and being like, no, come on, General Motors, but Haas is the American team. So
Yeah.
a little side rivalry there. I don't know. I really want the Williams to be super quick. We'll see. I'm gonna leave it at fifth, and
I mean,
if
I
they
think-
over like they could be creeping on fourth. You just never know. Like the fifth and sixth could be, I guess, like you look at it kind of like they're middle of the pack, but they could be pushing the top half of the pack, and that could
Yeah.
be a mix in 3 and 4 as well.
I think what we're going to see from like 4, 5, 6, 7 would be track dependent cars. They're going to excel some places and they're going to be really bad other places. So I think when you get down to that, it's just like who can nail the setup the most times.
Yeah, and then 2 race engineers. I'm going to pick those 2 guys for team principals. Okay. This is where new regulations, this is where kind of a lot of things get crazy. Ford power unit, Mercedes, obviously Ferrari, obviously Mercedes. I'm looking at these 2. Where are you looking? I'm looking at Red Bull and McLaren. You're looking at Red Bull and McLaren. Okay. I don't know. Something about McLaren's making me feel like it's been really quiet, and I don't know if that's because it's like, what's going on, or if it's being quiet because it's like, hey, we've been here before and we know we're good.
Right, not tipping your hand.
And then, but the driver lineup's so good with them, with the 2 of them, and obviously it's a risk with Isaac, but then it's like, I like Isaac a lot better than I liked Lawson and Sonoda last year. So, and then you of course have Max, who surpasses everybody in those lineups. So I just think it's like a super even playing field in my head, and this could be a flip of the coin.
Yeah. I mean, truthfully, these 4 teams could win every race. And I'd like to see a mix-up between them. And I'd like to see it be a mix between all 8 drivers.
Yeah. What do you think? You have to make the call on this one.
Off year for McLaren. They're going to be 4.
That's exactly what I would have done. I think we've fully agreed with each other the whole way up the board, so it's bad. All right.
We have. This is where we're going to
So this means that we're going to absolutely plummet. Yeah, I mean, this is the battle of the power units. Who nailed it better? Mercedes or Ferrari? Obviously, if you're looking at driver lineup, you're going to say, well, it's Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah.
And it's Charles Leclerc. Kimi Antonelli looked fantastic. He's a rookie. He can adapt quickly. He's already said he likes the types of cars these are. And then Lewis has come in and been like, I love these. I hate these. I love these. I hate these. So I have no idea what he's thinking. And I don't think he knows what he's thinking either. I think he gets in the car and something
Kim
gets
K. That's what he loves.
Yeah, but Charles is... I like Charles better.
Married.
I know.
Married
Congrats
man.
to Charles, dude. I know you'll be seeing this. I know you watch these weekly.
Shout out the getaway car.
Yeah.
That's a $40 million Ferrari.
What a shocker.
Yeah, I know. How do you get his hands on that? Who knows?
I don't know. Connections,
Like
I guess.
Ferrari driver, yeah. Constructors Champion, Ferrari. Thanks.
You think it's Ferrari?
Yeah.
All right. I will have it known. I would pick Mercedes. I think it's a little risky because you're banking on Kimi Antonelli, but I think Kimi's gonna have a good year, and I think George Russell's gonna have a very good year. I don't distrust Lewis. I just think that it's. I don't know. Just after last year and how that all went down, it's hard for you to be like, I feel very confident it's all going to work out this year. You know what I mean? It is slightly delusional.
Yeah, 100%.
To just flip a coin and be like, but it's all good this year. Because, like, last year, everybody's picking Ferrari to win the Constructors, and Charles Leclerc might get his first, like, Drivers' Championship, or Lewis Hamilton's going to, like, obviously get a ton of podiums. Lewis doesn't get a podium the entire year. And then, Charles scrapes a couple of P3s and P2s.
Yep.
It was just weird. But I do think their car seems good. But it's like the gimmicky flip freaking wing.
How can it be that much better that fast? I totally get it.
I don't know. I'm doubting it. So I would my heart says Mercedes just because like not my heart, my brain says Mercedes because like logically this has been the team they've said is going to be the best, and it's like every single year you're like how can they know? But it seems like they know every single year. McLaren was the fastest car by far last year, and boom, it was. Besides the testing, Williams was the fastest. But okay, everybody. So this actually, I'm looking at this and I think this could age pretty well.
I think it could age well too. I mean, take your screenshots, keep it in the brain. We'll see what happens.
But we have said aged like milk many of times last year, so we'll see if we do it again.
Yeah.
All right, quick pan over.
Curveball. Aston Martin P5 and the Constructors.
Yeah, no way. Aston Martin is no longer Aston Martin Racing after this year. If this keeps going how it's going. Okay, this is a lot tougher. I almost want to. I can remember what we did. This is pretty easy to start in my opinion. Yeah, and we're not doing this. We're not really doing this based on this. We're doing it more of we're gonna rank them in order from 22 to 1.
Yeah.
I say we start at the bottom again.
Green Goblins, they're first.
Lancey Boo.
I love you, Fernando, but sorry, brother.
And look, we roll with Stroll on this podcast, but I just don't
do.
think I can do it right now. So, yeah, dude. And then it pains me to do it, but I think, once again, we have to go with kind of what we predicted in Constructors. It's going to be the 2 Audis.
Yeah.
And they're bright green in this. Okay. Yeah, okay. This might be fun. All right. Okay, and then we had Alpine. I could see Nico outscoring Franco.
I could too.
So I'm comfortable with that.
Be a good guess. And then, yeah, give me.
But then here's where all the mixing gets in. It's like, is Pierre Gasly going to outrace a couple more people? And is Bortoleto going to outrace Colapinto? And is Gasly just going to carry the team further because the car is just better?
Yeah. I mean,
do you think Bortoleto should be in front of Franco?
I'd be okay with that. But I think going into something like this too is you could have the one guy carry the team. I can tell you right now, I'm going to have a good degree of separation between Verstappen and Adjar.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to have a decent degree of separation between Ocon and Ali.
Okay, this is going to be hard. Maybe do we just rank the drivers, and then after we rank them, we try to list them in order from 1 to 22? No, that's going to be way worse. Never mind. I take that back wholeheartedly. Because if I rank the drivers, I'd be like, Valtteri's definitely an A, but Valtteri's not going to be in that range. So I think Pierre's in there.
So here's the thing. We've got our 5 on the bottom. We can go 4 in each the rest of the way up.
Okay.
And then we'll think, where do we think they'll fall?
Okay, perfect. So then who joins Pierre Gasly?
I'm going to say give me both V-carbs.
Yep.
And give me Checo.
I like that. That's exactly where my brain was at. And now I have to rank them. Lawson kind of ended on a heater.
Dude, to me, it's Lawson, Checo, Gasly, Lindblad.
Jeez. I would have done this. This would have been what I would have done.
All right. Just leave it there.
I'll give you that. There you go. So then we have Mr. Mustache Man, I'm guessing it'd be.
He's in there.
Both Haas drivers, in my opinion.
Haas drivers. And Isaac.
Isaac? You think both Williams? Getting up on Isaac?
Ooh.
I don't know. Both Williams. Let's do it. I don't want to put my boys in B. Come on. Your math isn't going to math either, by the way.
Well, Red Bull, I'm going to have Max at the top.
Your math isn't mathing. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Yeah, we're going to have 5 in the S, which is fine.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's fine.
I think Valtteri's back here. I think Isaac's front. And I think Ali jumps SD. Okay. Both Williams. This is
no.
I would do it. I would do that. You know what I would do if I'm not listening to you chirping in my ear? This is what I would do that. And I think that's the logical thing to do. Because if you look at the bottom 5 and you look at the S, what do you think? Those are all the dogs right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
Even George
we
Russell.
can roll with that. I'll make it known here that Lewis is S for me, but it's all right.
I think I think it is crazy to not put him in S because, there's the GOAT. Sure, bro. I get it. He is the GOAT. But also, last year did happen.
No, it didn't.
Okay.
Ferrari delusion.
I'm guessing you want that, of course. I'll give you that.
Yeah. Get me next.
This is tough between the 2 Williams drivers this year.
Doesn't matter to me. I'd say Carlos Albon, but because I think if you come down the stretch, Carlos has won. Carlos has done his thing. Albon has done great. He's still chasing that podium. Carlos is more comfortable at the front of the pack.
Yeah, but also Albon had more points by the end of the year last year. But Carlos did have the most unlucky first half of the season I've seen by anybody. So
total coin flip. I just think.
You don't think there's any chance it's like this?
Dude, I think Kimmy. I mean,
You don't think there's any chances like this? You don't think there's any chance Carlos is a little bit better than Kimmy?
no.
Okay.
Not from what we just saw from Kimmy at testing.
We'll leave it. We'll leave it as is. I'm staring at it. I'm really debating on the two Williams, which nobody cares about. It doesn't matter. But I do think like this is a testament to the team though. Like they're both very equal drivers. Like in that car, I think they're just both very quick.
Yeah.
So, all right, the big boys. I got both McLarens in there. So we got Max, Charles, Oscar, Lando, and George Russell. I know what I think.
I know what I think.
How about you? Let me
Lando.
watch. I can read your brain. Want me to do it for you?
Yeah.
Here.
Yep.
Is that it?
I'm splitting the McLarens.
You're splitting the McLarens with who? Georgie boy?
No, with Max.
Whoa. Whoa. So you think, and you think it's that order?
Yep.
So you have Charles winning the constructors. Wow, what a shocker, dude. And then you have George Russell second place, Oscar Piastri third, Max fourth, and Lando Norris fifth.
Yep.
You sure about that?
Yep.
If I had to do it,
Sure.
I would do this. George Russell first. I think Charles Leclerc will be second.
Right.
I think Max Verstappen will be third.
if you
You
do
can't
that.
deny him. And then I think it goes Oscar Lando, papaya battle.
Yeah. Boom.
See how
there you have it.
See how not emotional I am about it. We can go back to yours if you like. Let's do it.
We can.
I chose the A roll a little bit. Let's do this again.
See how emotional you were about Carlos and Alex?
Hey, but it didn't matter. It didn't matter though, because that doesn't change anything for like this board at all.
Yeah.
All right. So we're looking at a Charles Leclerc driver champion season for Grant Case. Maybe for the top three. We have to write this down. For the top three, we have to write this down.
Just snip it.
Yeah, no, but I want to compare our top threes.
Oh.
Like I think the top threes we can like not wager, but like there should be
But for tremendous bets on?
not tremendous.
Just slightly tremendous.
All right, here we go. Not tremendous,
old
not
school on
tremendous. So like let's do this. I'm looking at Grant Case has Charles Leclerc,
Chocolate Greg.
Georgie boy, and then Oscar.
Yep.
And then I have George, Charles, Max. We have a totally different top three, technically, in order. Okay. This is official.
We're there.
All right. I like it. The constructors was not even like a discussion. There's not even any rebuttals at all. We like completely agreed.
Yeah, I know. That was smooth going on the constructors. I mean, drivers is going to be hard to get into the weeds a little more, but I mean,
How the heck
going
you get
into
this
it
right?
from information we have up to this point, I think this is our best guess here.
I mean, my best
It's our
guess.
hypothesis.
I'm the most comfortable about Aston on both boards.
Yeah,
It's
probably.
crazy the downfall,
I know it's sad.
but I feel pretty good.
Yeah,
I feel
Feel
pretty
good.
dang good, dude.
I'm just excited to watch cars on the track
I
racing,
know.
man.
Are you staying up, or are you gonna wake up in the morning and watch?
I don't know. I stayed up last year.
Nah.
I thought I did, dude.
No, you didn't. Oh, it was your bachelor trip, and we all fell asleep, and then we watched it.
No, that's cap, dude. We stayed up.
Nah, we tried to stay up, and then everybody went to bed.
Oh,
And then what we ended up doing was, or did we try to stay up for quali? No, we tried to stay up for the
definitely-
race, and it didn't happen. And then instead of watching the race, what we did was we all watched it on our way home. Because then I
Oh.
called you.
we
'Cause I
stayed
was
up for quali,
screaming.
dude. I remember.
Yeah, because we had to be up at like 6 for
Yeah.
golf. But I remember calling you on the car ride home, screaming, Because at the time, Kimi had his penalty, so Alex Albon got P4 in the first race.
Yeah.
Dude, I was amped. And that was before we knew the car was like actually good. And we were just like, it's a fluke. This is crazy.
Is it a fluke? I mean, that's a good thing about the first 2 races is, I mean, people can get lucky. They can get up there and score some points early, and you're like, is this going to keep up, or what do we have here?
And this year, we're definitely going to have some upgrade packages coming that like change the game.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to figure it out and be like, hold on, wait a second. So,
yep.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Like Ferrari with the upside down wing, baby.
Oh,
everybody's going to get on that train.
It should be so good. Ferrari's upside down wing. So good, dude. Whatever, bro. I don't know. I'll believe when I see it. Like, I'm not rooting against Ferrari. I'll just believe when I see it.
Sure, he's a red guy hater.
Bro. What do you want me to do? You want me to be delusional with you? Somebody's got to be chill. I even said that my team would place 5th again.
You have a realistic expectation. That's
what I'm saying. I'm being realistic, but I put Ferrari in 2nd still. And I think we just let you walk away with the board as a Ferrari constructor, Charles driver. Just make that fully clear. Just assuming Lewis pulls up his end of the bargain and is really good for the constructors.
He's gonna be good for the drivers too.
Okay, dude. Okay, dude. All right, that's fine. We'll come in with our Australian predictions in a very soon video. We'll probably do it the day before the race. Catch those, and we will see y'all in the next one. Peace.